Hi there, Alane and actually Krystal. I think that these would be some good choices for your kids' ages too. I wanted to show you guys some of the books that I have in stock right now. I grabbed a few that I thought maybe you guys would like. And then I also posted a few links of ones that I didn't have in stock but I think would be awesome. So for the older kids, and especially if they're into like outdoor stuff, and I've got some really great, these are new, the Bear Grylls Extreme Planet, and there's a lot of Bear Grylls stuff that they have. This is like where they're, talking about the deepest, wildest, coolest, hottest, scariest things on the globe. Really bright pictures, little bits of information. So this is a really fun book to look through. And kind of along with that, they also have, this is really popular, the Survival Skills Handbook. And this one I think would be really good for, especially Krystal, I think, just checking, yeah. Krystal, you mentioned your 11-year-old that's into hunting. So I thought this would be a really cool, I have lots of kids that love these. It just kind of tells them, information, but also like how-tos, how to build a tent in the wild, how to make an igloo. My son really liked that part. So this is a really fun one that kind of goes with that. And then kind of along the same lines, they also have a chapter book. And this is a little more of an easier read, but I feel like still you would enjoy it even if you're a more advanced reader. And so they get to actually be transported into an adventure with Bear Grylls and go and discover that. So that's some really fun ones for the older kids. I also have these, and there's a whole bunch of them. They're the illustrated, there's illustrated Bible stories, illustrated Hans Christian Andersen, illustrated Aesop's Fables. This one's illustrated classics. This has 6 books in it. So they take a classic, like say this is Gulliver's Travels, and they put pictures in it, they abridge it, and it just makes it a great way for them to get the classics. One that we've done is the Shakespeare one, which is kind of intimidating, so it's nice to make it not intimidating by doing the illustrated version of it. And then a couple other fun ones for the older kiddos. Here's a Lift the Flap, Computers and Coding, if they're into computers at all or electronics. So that's really fun. There's like flaps to lift for everything. You can see inside the computer how beginning coding works. And to kind of go along those lines, they also have books that teach them how to code. Couple of fun like art math books. This is not a math book. This is not another math book. And they have like a lot of fun doodling activities, but it's using concepts with math. So those are super duper fun. They also have a lot of chapter books I don't have with me, but I did post links on those. So that's good for older kids. Now, both of you guys have babies, 2 younger kiddos. So I'm going to show a couple of those. I thought I pulled them out. Oh, yeah, I did. Here they are. So this is one of my all-time favorite, Animal Hide and Seek. These are just, I mean, you can probably see, but they're super sturdy board books. I've had one for years and years, one of these. This one also has flaps in it, so it's fun. It's like, where's the sheep? There she is, and then everything is touchy-feely. This is a really fun one that can go up to a couple of years old. Again, they have these. That's not my bee. His stripes are too fluffy. And it goes through, and every page has a touchy-feely. So this is like perfect for young babies. And you just put their hand up there, and then they love it even when they're a couple years old. Looking inside construction sites, this is super fun for like the ages 2 on up. Lots of flaps, like you can see they go like this, and they see that the building is making progress. So lots and lots. This one actually has a flap here. It's got a bunch of flaps, and then this big flap lifts up, and then there's more flaps. I have to say this one is like super popular. The kids are just really obsessed with it. And then another fun one are these wipe clean books. So they come with a pen. They wipe off really easy. They're super, like, I'm really not very nice to mine, and they'd last So this is beginning pen control. They have they have tons of these. Beginning numbers, beginning letters, beginning cursive, lots of different ones. So those are just some ones that I thought that you guys might like. Two more, I can't stop, two more that are great look insides. The look inside our world is another one that has lots and lots of flaps about the world. And then this one, I literally sell at every party probably. Look inside your body. There's flaps inside of flaps inside of flaps. So then you can open up the brain. Let's see if I can get it. You can open up the brain. You can. So every page has. It's pretty amazing. This book is pretty amazing. So those are just a couple that I thought you guys would both like for your kids' ages. And then I'm going to feel free, like if you're looking through the website and you see a book that you might be interested in, you can always just go YouTube it. And there's tons of YouTube videos and people will show like inside the book so you can actually see what it looks like. So anyway, feel free to ask me any questions and hopefully that helps.